Yo, what's going on boys, it's the Lone Courier here. So it's been a minute since I've posted on this channel. I have just been super busy with life recently. Over the last year and a half that I've had barely any time to just make gaming videos on this channel. So I do want to bring this channel back, have a wee bit of a resurgence on this channel, bring it back, start posting content on it again. Because I am actually enjoying making a lot more content nowadays. I have been playing quite a lot of Advanced Warfare recently. I was playing Modern Warfare 2 pretty much exclusively from the minute it came out. And the truth is, it's a good game. I do enjoy it. I will make a dedicated commentary on it at some point, but I've played that much of it, grinding out the gold camos to get to Orion, that I've just burnt myself out in the game a little bit just because I've played it so much. So I've taken a little break from Modern Warfare 2 over the last couple of days. I've been playing a lot of Advanced Warfare, played a little bit of Infinite Warfare as well, so I've got plenty of gameplay off of those games to show you guys, which should be an interesting change of pace, because all I've seen in my sub box for the last couple of weeks or so has just been Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2 gameplay, a little bit of DMZ here and there, but it's all been Modern Warfare 2 gameplay. I've barely seen anything else from other CODs, unless it's a dedicated video to other Call of Duty games, but for the most part it's all just been Modern Warfare 2 gameplays, so it should be nice for you guys to see something a little bit different. So I want to talk to you guys today about the jetpack era of Call of Duty, which obviously started with Advanced Warfare, continued on into Black Ops 3 and finished off with Infinite Warfare, which was the last jetpack Call of Duty game that we had. Next game after that was Call of Duty World War 2, which brought it back to Boots on the Ground, and we've been with Boots on the Ground ever since. So we've had World War 2, Black Ops 4, then we had Modern Warfare 19, Black Ops Cold War, Vanguard, and then Modern Warfare 2. And no doubt we've heard that we're going to get another Treyarch game at some point, which is going to be a continuation of the Black Ops Cold War storyline, and it may be in the Gulf/Korean War. You never know. It might be wrong, that leak. It might not be. It might be true. But then I've also heard some rumours that we're apparently going to see an Advanced Warfare 2 at some point down the line. Now, it's not exactly complete bullshit, because a lot of people are going to be like, nah, there's no chance that they're going to make an AW2, they're not stupid. But the thing is, Advanced Warfare 2 was actually on the cards at one point. Sledgehammer were actually planning on making Advanced Warfare 2, but then obviously due to the backlash from Infinite Warfare and the way that the COD community was receiving these jetpack Call of Duty games at the time, they needed to take a hard U-turn and move back to old school Call of Duty games, being World War 2, and that's what people demanded at the time. But that wasn't Sledgehammer's plan. They wanted to make Advanced Warfare 2. World War 2 was just an afterthought for them. They were just made to make that by Activision. And then of course Vanguard came along as well, and that was a rush game that was made in 2 years because there was a lot of fuckery going on behind the scenes with Black Ops Cold War, which was originally a Sledgehammer game. But anyways, Advanced Warfare 2, we've heard that potentially that may release in 2025, that Sledgehammer are working on that behind the scenes right now. Sledgehammer have posted a lot of listings for jobs over the last couple of months, over the last year or so. There's been a lot of listings for jobs on Sledgehammer. So I mean, it could be a little bit indicative of what they're going to do in the future, but these development studios are always looking for new staff and new talent, so you can't take that as concrete information. But I am interested to see what the future may hold for Sledgehammer games in the COD franchise, because Advanced Warfare, I have got absolutely no problems with admitting that Advanced Warfare is one of my favourite Call of Duty games of all time. Now, the thing is, I've been playing COD since like Big Red 1 on the PS2 days. Like, I've been playing COD for as long as COD's been about, and then before that I played games like Medal of Honor. So in terms of the Call of Duty games, I've been playing it since COD's been a thing. Never played the original COD, but played Big Red 1, which was the first console game at the time. And I played pretty much every Call of Duty game since then. And I have to say that Jetpack CODs was the one thing that really brought my interest back to the franchise, and for a lot of other people as well. Franchise fatigue is a real thing when it comes to Call of Duty games, and I feel like it's going to set in at some point in the future, because so far we've had 4 Call of Duty games which are now boots in the ground in this last era of Call of Duty games, which began with Modern Warfare 2019 and is continuing on with Modern Warfare 2. In this new era of Call of Duty games, which is why I think this would work so perfectly, I'm going to explain it, but this new era of Call of Duty games is basically pitched as being free fronts. So in terms of the last Call of Duty platform, it was Modern Warfare 19, because you treat Modern Warfare as a platform game. So you've got Modern Warfare 2, which is obviously the base, and Modern Warfare 19 was the base for that last platform. So you've got that, and then you had Cold War, which came out afterwards as well. You also had Warzone come out between those games, so you had Warzone in there as well, Cold War, Modern Warfare 19, and then eventually once it came out you had Vanguard in there as well. So you had 3 mainline Call of Duty games on the main menu, and you also had Warzone, and then obviously all those games had their own content inside of them. But you had 3 games on the main menu, and I think this is the perfect opportunity for Call of Duty to branch out and expand a little bit. You could go back to futuristic setting with the next Sledgehammer game being Advanced Warfare 2, But then they could also have Treyarch make their Black Ops Cold War continuation in the Gulf and Korean War. So then you would have Modern Warfare 2 or eventually Modern Warfare 3, because that is going to be, it's pretty much a guarantee at some point that we are going to get an MW3. They've set up for it in the campaign, so I'm very interested to see where that goes. But anyways, we're going to have that at some point, but you would have Modern Warfare, because obviously the next one's going to be a Modern Warfare game no matter what. So you're going to have a Modern Warfare game, you'd have your Black Ops game, which is set in the past, and then you'd also have Sledgehammer producing Advanced Warfare 2 set in the future. Now I think this would be the perfect opportunity for COD to have past, present and future, because that is what would tick all the boxes for everybody. Because Black Ops Cold War, I really enjoyed the Cold War setting of that again. Having an experience on that again is amazing, and it feels a little bit more like your classic Black Ops game. Black Ops 1, we all love that game so much, and it was nice having a setting that's more reminiscent of that again. You know, going back to the Cold War, it was nice to have a little play about with that again. And as far as Treyarch go, they are very good with developing games set in the past. They're also very competent in developing games set in the future, because Black Ops 3 is one of my favourite COD games of all time besides Advanced Warfare. So yeah, Treyarch, they do a really good game, they do a really good job with games set in the past. You have Sledgehammer, which done an amazing job with Advanced Warfare, and I would love to see some more of that. And then obviously you've got Infinity Ward, which handled the modern setting very well. So I think that would be the perfect Call of Duty platform going forward, having past, present and future. Now this is what people have been saying for years now. People have actually been suggesting this for years, because we all knew that Sledgehammer done a really good job with Advanced Warfare. I mean, a lot of people didn't like it, but I think a lot of people can admit that they've done a very good job with that game. No matter all the bullshit that came alongside it, all the variants, the supply drops and all this other stuff that was in the game, you know, like, besides all that stuff, it's a decent game, you know, it's enjoyable. And I really can see a return to the futuristic setting being very beneficial for Call of Duty in the future, because the thing is franchise fatigue, as I said, is a real thing, and it starts to set in once we've had the same thing from Call of Duty for years on end. Because at this current moment in Call of Duty, we've got a template there, right? So Modern Warfare is that template, and that means that you're going to have the gunsmith system in every single one of them, and that means that every single game from now on is going to have some sort of Warzone integration. They're going to have to accommodate for Warzone in their games, and it's, you know, the franchise fatigue is going to set in, because we know what to expect from our Call of Duty games now. We know that no matter what, the guns are probably, for the next generation, they're probably going to be somewhere between 20 and 30 levels, just like they were in Modern Warfare 2. They're probably going to have a camo system like they were in Modern Warfare 2 as well. You know, they play it quite safe. I mean, they did change a lot of things with Cold War, but they played it relatively safe in terms of the gunsmith and all these other features which tie in nicely into Warzone. And I can just see that people are probably going to get a little bit burned out on how things are going at some point in the future, because, you know, there's only so long that you can play the same game year in, year out. And no matter how different Modern Warfare 2 is, because it is, you know, it is a new entry in the franchise, but no matter how much it changes, it is always the same Call of Duty game at the end of the day. And in terms of diversifying the gameplay experience, the Jetpack Call of Duties were the absolute perfect specimen of that. They diversified the gameplay so much. I know a lot of people's problems with Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare was that it just didn't feel like a Call of Duty game. But at the end of the day, the problem was, at that point, is that we were getting Call of Duties that just felt like copy and paste simulators, you know what I mean? Like, Call of Duty Ghosts was the absolute worst in the franchise. It was when the franchise fatigue properly set in, and it was like, we're just going to have to change this game entirely and make something new. And when they did Advanced Warfare, that was what brought me back to the game, because I stopped playing in Modern Warfare 3 actually. Like, after that, I was like, this is just MW 2.5, I'm not impressed with this, and just, I stopped playing COD for a long time. I eventually got COD Ghosts, got that for my Christmas one year, so I was still a teenager at the time, so I got that for my Christmas, played Call of Duty Ghost campaign, and to be honest with you guys, it was fucking terrible. Like, I absolutely hated that campaign. It was the most boring, bland COD that I've ever played in my life. And I traded it in as soon as I'd finished the campaign. Traded it in instantly, and I did not regret it at all. So next thing you know, it's like flash forward 6 months down the line, and I see the reveal trailer for Advanced Warfare, and it was absolutely insane. It was off the wall. It was like, this trailer looks cool as fuck. This game looks mint. Like, I cannot wait to get my hands on this game. So then it came out, I played a lot of it with my friend, and I mean, I played a lot of it. I think I've got about like 13-14 days played in Advanced Warfare, just in-game. Like, this isn't just sitting in the menus, like, that's 13 days of in-game time. I love playing that game, man. It was just something about it that hit different for me, and it just really captured my attention at the time. And in terms of, you know, your golden years of COD, everybody looks back on Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops 1 as being those glory days, and I do as well to an extent, but you know what, Advanced Warfare was that for me. 100%, man. I absolutely loved playing that game. I could sink so much time into it. And the funny thing is last night I literally opened the game up at like it was like 10:30 at night I started playing it, and I didn't come off it until like 1:30 in the morning. Like, it was just so much fun. The time went away from me. I didn't even realise how late it was. I looked down at the clock on my computer and I was like, holy shit, I've been playing this game for like 3-4 hours now, what the fuck. But aye man, it's just one of those CODs where it's like, I'll have that much fun on it, I don't even realise how much time has passed. Whereas you get other Call of Duty games where you can play 2 games and you're like, I feel like I've played all day. It's terrible. But anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. I would like to see them bring back Futuristic Call of Duty as a setting at some point, because it does diversify the game, and if you've got 3 Call of Duty games on the main menu, you can't really complain about being forced to play a jetpack COD, because you've got a choice of 2 other games there if you don't want to play it. So I think it'd be perfect, because I mean, yeah, we can't lie, Advanced Warfare 2, if they were to announce that, it might not sell as well as they expect it to, but at the end of the day, they're still going to have the other 2 Call of Duty games on the menu, and they're still going to have Warzone and DMZ there if they want to play that instead. So I think, personally, it's the perfect time to bring Advanced Warfare 2 back and just see how the futuristic settings go with the new gen of COD players, because I think we've got to remember that there is a new generation of COD players out there that might have actually grown up playing Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare. That might have been their first Call of Duty games, and I mean, they're probably yearning for that experience back. I am too, because I just want another diversified experience where it just genuinely feels different, you know, where it is something different than the usual, where you enjoy that fact. But anyways, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Would you guys like to see an Advanced Warfare 2 or another futuristic Call of Duty game at some point down the line? Love to hear from you guys, and I'll get back to every one of you as soon as I can. Have a good day, boys. Stay safe, everybody. Peace.